We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin. Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Hey, Mike.
Go for it, kid.
We're live, pal. Welcome to Go for the Pin with your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Sheila E. Dangerously, and live from the final moments of Twitter, allegedly.
oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's hope that Twitter doesn't end before episode 110. This is 109. And we're joined by DJ Nuggles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
Hey.
it's a social media meltdown episode of
Oh,
Go for the
man.
Pin. All right.
Oof, meltdowns.
Oh man.
Lots of it.
Ooh.
Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna be all right, guys?
You're asking the wrong person that question.
And there it is.
Well, I think we are. I think we'll be fine.
Sure.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right. Tonight, we are here to talk about AEW Full Gear. Full Gear goes down live this Saturday from the Prudential Center. Right, exactly. AEW. From the Prudential Center, The Rock, as they call it, and not Dwayne Johnson. They really do call Prudential Center The Rock in Jersey.
Right.
I don't know. You would have to actually ask somebody from Newark. I have no idea why they call it The Rock. You know what you do is wrong. All right. I gotta say. All right. Actually, rock the mic would have been better, but anyway. So yeah, it's all right.
And
It's
I
all
got
good.
what it takes to rock the mic, right?
Hey,
So
still
watch what you
watching.
say to me.
Okay. Why did that just happen?
I don't know. What are we doing? I'll tell you.
Mike's fault, man.
We're here to talk about AEW. Like I said, it goes
Yeah,
down to New Jersey.
AEW, shifting the turbo. It's Morphin time, y'all.
It's Morphin time. Shout out to the Power Rangers.
Yeah,
I loved it. Huge
Yeah.
Power Rangers fan, by the way.
yeah. That's why I did it. That was for you.
Thank you. Appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
All right. So as of this recording on this
Mhm.
Thursday night before AEW Full Gear for Saturday, we have 11 matches, including a pre-show match. I'm sure by Saturday we'll have 13. Okay. So let's be prepared for a long show. AEW always give us long pay-per-views, but you know what? I'm not going to complain that much. It is too long. I'm going to be honest. It is too long. But because they only do like 4 or 5 pay-per-views a year, and they're making you pay $50 for the pay-per-view, I understand. They want to give you as much quality for your money as possible. So I'm not going to be too critical of that. Yes, it is a long show. I've had to watch it in like parts before because it's such a long show. But I'll be catching. I'll watch the whole show. But it's Saturday. Saturdays are kind of hectic, so I won't be like watching it in real time with everybody else. But I will be watching the show. How you guys feeling about this show? Excitement level. Let's talk about it before we get into it.
I'll let Neckles go first.
I like the card. There's some really interesting matches on this card this year. And of course, you'd have had to follow storyline to get some of them, but there's a few. There's one I'm not interested about at all, but overall, I think it's a good card. It should be really interesting.
V?
Yeah, it's a good card. It's just I don't want to sit there the amount of time it takes to watch Roots. Like it's like it's like watching watching the AEW pay-per-view, and this is very culturally specific. It's like going to a black church.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's over, and then yes, Lord, like, oh God, please. I'm ready to go.
Get ready to close.
Yeah.
Like, service started at 8. Why is it 2:00 and we're still here?
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Okay.
That is one of my critiques also. But, we won't. This is not a religious or politics show. So.
No.
Political?
No, but
political. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thanks. And
that's the word.
And it's just water in here, by the way. Yeah.
The show looks good. It's a stacked card. I'm sure the wrestling's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's stacked.
Yeah.
Stacked. In the front and the back. Okay.
Chock full.
Okay, to the brim. No, but I feel like I hope it's going to be a good show. Hopefully with some good wrestling, some good storyline progression, some changes. But excitement levels between a 1 and a 10, it's about a 7 for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8. I always, because AEW's pay-per-views are genuinely really good. I'm not gonna say every one of them was fantastic, but for the most part, AEW goes all out, no pun intended, on their pay-per-views. So I'm interested. So let's get into this card here. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, Instagram. Oh, they're not on Instagram, but shout out to everybody on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Everybody that's listening to us on the DSPs, on podcasts, Apple, Spotify, and anywhere that you listen to the podcast, we thank you as always. All right, let's get into this card. And if you guys are watching, feel free to leave comments and tell us your predictions, and we will.
Wording is hard.
The show. What was that, Knuckle?
Wording is hard.
Yeah, words, I do know them. But sometimes I struggle with the English language, much like everybody else. All right, so let's get.
I don't know who everybody else is. I'm not in that number.
Oh, there's a lot of people that struggle with the English language, pal.
Oh, we know. Okay,
all right.
They were all left behind. Okay.
Wow! Yikes!
Yeah.
Yikes! What's up with What's on that cup? All right. So,
QT Marshall special.
QT Marshall special. Yeah, it's Marshall, like you said, pal.
The blood of Christ.
Hey.
Oh boy. I'm not doing this. I'm not.
We talked about this.
I know, but it was right there.
You should have left it there.
I do what I want.
Oh, we know. All right.
Oh boy.
First match. All right.
Yes.
On the pre-show, we have Brian Cage, and it's an AEW World Championship Eliminator Tournament semifinal match. So you have Brian Cage versus Lance Archer or Ricky Starks. They will have a match, they being Ricky and Lance Archer, tomorrow night on Rampage to determine who faces Brian Cage at the pay-per-view. I guess this is a two-parter here.
Yeah.
Who wins between Lance Archer and Starks, and then who wins between Cage and the winner of Archer and Starks?
I'll go first. Ricky Starks and Ricky Starks.
Okay. All right. Knuckles?
Wait a minute. Is this the number one contender eliminator tournament?
Yeah.
Well, what's his name is in there somewhere? Ethan Page.
Oh, you're right. You're right. All right, you're right. So, all right, hold on. Let me get this because I'm actually reading the. I'm reading this over Wikipedia. Ethan Page is already qualified. You're right. So Ethan Page will face.
He's already in the finals.
All right, so Ethan Page will face either Brian Cage, Starks, or Archer.
Yeah.
Thanks AEW.
So it's a triple threat on the pre-show.
No,
Because I think the finals is on the pay-per-view.
The finals is on the pay-per-view?
No, the finals is on Dynamite. So what it is that on Rampage Friday is Lance Archer versus Ricky Starks. And then whoever wins that match will face Brian Cage at the pay-per-view. And then after that, then it would be Ethan Page versus whoever wins the match between Brian Cage and whoever wins the previous match between Lance Archer and Ricky Starks.
Got it.
And all of that's happening at the pay-per-view.
No. Page.
So
go ahead, V.
So Archer and Ricky are going at it Friday on
Rampage.
Yes, on Rampage. And
then the winner of that faces Brian Cage
at the pay-per-view. Yes.
And then the winner of that is facing Ethan Page
at the following Dynamite.
That's stupid. But okay. Whatever.
I'm gonna shut up
because stretch it out, pal.
Because people we like work there, so I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah. Thank you. Because boy, say all right. Let's. All right. Okay, so I guess let's Man, this is tough because we got to predict who wins the Rampage match, and then all right. So as far as who wins the whole thing, it's going to be on Dynamite, so it's like it's not at the pay-per-view. So maybe we should leave that off. I think we should probably just predict who's going to win at the pay-per-view. So we got to get through Archer, Starks first, and then Cage versus either Starks or Archer.
And I stand by what I said, Ricky Starks and Ricky Starks.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I got Starks winning both of them there. Now, as far as Page and Starks, I don't know. But
I don't know either. Yeah.
I know.
I think it has a lot to do with whoever wins the main event, but we will
and there you go.
Get there later on.
There it is.
We get there later on. All right. Well, Knuckles, you still have to predict, sir.
Yeah, I'm going Ricky Starks. That's my guy.
Absolute Ricky Starks.
Absolute.
Okay. That is the only pre-show match. Right. That is the only pre-show match announced so far. So I guess we can just get into this card here.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so we have for the AEW TNT Championship. It's a three-way match. We have champion Wardlow versus Samoa Joe, who is also the current Ring of Honor television champion. Yeah,
that's correct.
Versus Powerhouse Will Hobbs. I'm gonna start this off. I think Wardlow retains. I think that you could go with Powerhouse Hobbs, but I think Joe will take the pin, and we continue this Powerhouse Hobbs Wardlow story for a little bit. Because Joe's already champion, he doesn't really need to win another title. He's already television champion, and his TV title is not on the line, obviously. So Joe can take a loss here, and be okay. But I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say.
Big meaty man slapping me.
Shout to Biggie.
So I'm going to disagree.
Already getting interesting here.
I know I'm probably going to be wrong about this, but it's fine.
Well, the title's vacant anyway, so.
Anyway, I'm going with Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse. Okay.
I have my reasoning, but yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs is what I'm going with.
You have your reasoning storyline wise. You have your, because I'm curious to know if you have a specific story in mind for.
So, yeah, we can continue the what I think. I could be completely wrong. What I think is that Powerhouse Hobbs is going to win, and if Ricky doesn't beat Ethan Page, or if Ricky Starks doesn't, make it to the finals, I think they're going to run Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs back and then have Wardlow and Samoa Joe go after the Ring of Honor TV title.
Okay. Knuckles.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it that way. Oh man. I'm gonna go with, okay, here's my scenario. Recently, we haven't really had Wardlow in singles competition because he's been with Joe. So that kind of eliminated the TNT championship for a period of time.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Wardlow retaining, and that's going to set up Hobbs and Joe.
Hobbs we're
going to have Hobbs go after the Ring of Honor Television Championship, and then set Wardlow up with somebody else.
Okay.
Wardlow needs to get back into that singles competition thing. That, first of all, that War Joe tag team was unnecessary in my opinion, because what they have 2 matches. So I would rather, I'm going to go with Wardlow retaining, and I think it's going to set up Hobbs versus Joe. Now, where they go with Wardlow after this, I don't know, but that's where I think it's going. So I'm going with Ward.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going here. Okay. So we have 3 women's matches on this card, which I'm very happy to see. That is progression, everybody, for an AEW show. The first one I want to talk about here is Jade Cargill versus Nyla Rose. Jade Cargill had her title stolen, or if you ask Nyla, she says that she just simply relocated it.
Not relocated.
Relocated is hilarious. But nonetheless, it is for the TBS championship. There's really no doubt in my mind who's gonna win this. Even though Jade is not in possession of the TBS championship, I think Jade wins the title, and we end this storyline with Nyla. She regains possession. She being Jade regains possession of the TBS championship, and we move forward. Let's start with Knuckles first, V. Let's get Knuckles' opinion real quick.
I completely agree. You said everything. You said everything that I was gonna say. The setup is for Jade to win. It's obvious. I don't think there's ever been a time where in a story a person stole a championship and then ended up winning the championship. No, I take that back. There has been one isolated incident where that has happened.
I don't recall.
And, Raven Diamond Dallas Page, WCW. Raven stole the title from Page. They ended up fighting at Spring Stampede. Raven actually won the match, and the following night he lost to Goldberg. So that's the only isolated incident I know of somebody stealing a title, or I'm sorry, relocating a title and then actually winning it when the match came about. So I don't think this is that situation. So I'm going with Jade.
V.
So I agree. I also go with Jade. The stuff with Nala is funny. Nala's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
like,
she is.
entertaining. But even if Jade retains or gains possession of her title after it was relocated, who beats Jade?
We don't know. I don't think Tony knows at this point. It was. Go ahead. Okay.
Is that ooh? My head just started hurting.
I want it to be, but
Oh, my head just started hurting. Okay. We'll mention Survivor Series when it comes out to it, but I mentioned this to you guys off air when Sasha Banks says something big is going to happen in November.
I saw that, but guys, first of all,
I don't think it's her.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Sasha's still under contract with WWE.
Yeah, she's still under this contract. I know.
Contract.
The people have been speculating because there's some trademarks that she has. Mercedes Monet,
Yeah.
Monet Talks. I think that's like either a jewelry line or a makeup line. I don't think it's her leaving WWE as of yet.
Right.
So, a lot of people's like, "Oh, it's Sasha, it's Sasha." I don't think it's Sasha. It's that's not something that'll happen because, like Mike said, she is still under contract as far as we know. So I don't think it'll be her. But who I do want to beat Jade, she was on our show.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
Yeah, if anybody was to beat Jade, it should be Willow. I'm just gonna say it. It should be Willow.
She lost 3 times, B.
I don't care.
I'm just saying.
I don't care.
Love Willow. Hey, Willow.
It should be Willow.
She lost 3 times to
I
Jade.
I don't care. It should be Willow. Give Willow her things. I want Willow to have everything. That's fine.
Yeah, but this could be a Christian Cage situation.
Just one more
match.
Yeah, but he started asking for one more match after he had already won the world title and lost it already. Remember, that's where the gimmick started after Randy beat him 2 days later?
That doesn't matter. You're reading too much into this.
No, I think I'm reading exactly what I need to be reading.
Man. Yeah, I agree with V. I think Willow should win. But I'm just saying.
I think they're saving that win for Chris Statlander. I think that was always the decision, before Chris got hurt. And
oh yeah,
I think that's what they're saving.
When we should be back? When we should be back though?
It's gonna be a while. I think. I mean, didn't she tear her ACL or something like it?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I didn't even think about Statlander. I mean, out of sight, out of mind. She didn't even come to my attention. But I mean, how much longer can we do this Jade thing with the undefeated streak? And I mean, how much longer can we go before it's just like, okay?
Well, yeah, I see your point. I think that's why they did the Nyla thing for the time being, just because it's like, all right, well, let's make it a little bit fun at least, instead of just somebody, just somebody for her to beat. Like, let's make it fun. Let's have Nyla steal the title and, let's work to a pay-per-view match. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know who dethrones Jade Cargill at this point, but I wouldn't be opposed to it being Willow or anybody that was named, but I don't see it happen. I know we're gonna get to 50-0 before she loses that championship. Right now we're at 39, 40, something like that. I think it's somewhere in that area. So I feel like we're definitely gonna get to 50 before she loses, or maybe they'll do a 49-1 type of situation. You know what I mean? But yeah. I know she has a few more wins before they just end it. Yeah. All right. Good picks, guys. Let's keep going here. So Jade across the board here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the tag team match, right? For the AEW Tag Team Championships. We have everybody's favorite. Everybody loves the acclaimed Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, with Daddy Ass, Billy Gunn, versus Swerve in All Glory of Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. Oh, you was I was reading it. Yeah, sorry, you was trying to scissor me.
Wow. Pause.
Yeah, pause. All right, woo! But B.
God.
So many milligrams. So
Ray's in the hold on, V. Ray's in the building. Ray's actually in the tri-state area. And he will be at Full Gear. So hey Ray, if they're in a situation to come on next week after the show, or whenever we figure out when that's going to be, come on, because I would love for live for a live recap of AEW Full Gear. Guess who's on the East Coast of Full Gear? Yes, I am aware. I just told our audience.
Wow.
But
Tape
no,
delay,
I know,
maybe.
I know the
sorry.
comments come in a little bit later. You know, I understand. So it's all good. It's all right. But yeah. So if you're down, we'd love to have you on to talk some Full Gear stuff once.
Hey, if Ray wants to put his predictions in the chat, I'll be more than happy to write them down.
Yes, Ray. Get into the predictions championship match here. So we've already predicted.
Damn it!
What
that means I gotta write another shit.
Yeah, write it down. You like writing things down.
Hey,
Lord have mercy.
we're not doing this.
We are doing this.
I refuse to do it.
But Ray, yes. Please give us your give us your predictions. We already talked about Knuckles. What matches we talked about already?
The Eliminator tournament, the TNT and TBS championship.
Yes. So for the Eliminator tournament, it's okay. He just yeah, we got you, Ray. Don't worry, Ray. We got you. We got you. So what matches have you discussed? So yeah, we got Cage versus either Archer and Starks for Rampage, and then whoever wins that will face Cage at the pay-per-view. Then we have the Wardlow versus Samoa Joe versus Powerhouse Hobbs match, and then we have the Jay Cargill and Nyla Rose match. All right, as you're getting that together, we're gonna keep going here.
So
yeah,
the Acclaimed versus Swerve in Our Glory. The Acclaim retains. I think that this might be the end of Swerve in Our Glory. Yeah,
I agree. I think Swerve turns fully heel here, and we get a Swerve Keith Lee story going as well here. I think that's what's gonna happen here. I feel like Swerve is gonna get upset and just turn on Keith Lee. I think that's what's gonna happen here.
No, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay, hold on. Ray says I have a feeling Starks is gonna win the Eliminator. So he's going for Starks. For both, I'm assuming. Yeah, for both. Jade, most definitely. And the Acclaim is going over. Who you got in the Wardlow match? As we continue. Okay, yes, I agree. Acclaim retain, and that's the end of Swerve in Our Glory. Knuckles.
I'm with you. Yeah. I actually would like to see Keith turn on Swerve. I would like to see that.
Go on, I'm interested.
I think it's kind of obvious, like the way things are lining up, that Swerve would turn on Lee. I think that's kind of obvious. That the writings on the wall, footprints in the sand, all of that type of stuff. But I don't think anybody would anticipate Keith turning on Swerve.
Well, the problem with that is, right, they've been teasing Swerve as a heel this whole time. Like, not even teasing, like he's been a heel for the last.
But that's what
weeks.
I'm saying. I'm thinking there's going to be some point in the match where Swerve tries to use a heel tactic to win, and Keith will stop him. And then Swerve will be like, "No, we're gonna do it this way." Blah blah blah. And then Keith just finally is like, "You know what? I'm sick of this," and like decks him.
Oh, not as a heel, as a
not as a heel. No, he wants to stay. He wants to stay babyface. He's like, no, we can't do this like this. This isn't right. And Swerve is just like, no, we're doing it like this, but heel promo.
Yeah.
And Keith just says, you know what? I'm done with it. I'm out. Or he just walks out. Or
I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see that. Wardlow for the Wardlow match.
Gotcha.
And Ray says you guys don't think that AEW is gonna let go of Swerve and Keith Lee to WWE. No, I don't think so.
Keith is signed. Keith is not a free agent.
Yeah, well, both
He's
of them
signed for at least another year.
Well. Yeah,
they're signed for at least another year.
Yeah, so I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that the story probably going forward will be Swerve and Lee, with Swerve as the heel and Lee as the baby face. Who do you have for that match though, right? As we get ready to move on here, and talk about the four-way match for the Ring of Honor World Championship. We have champion at 52 years old, Chris Jericho versus Bryan Danielson versus Claudio Castagnoli versus Sammy Guevara. Oh, he said they claim already. My fault. He did say they claimed.
Yeah, he did say
Oh, forgot that.
V, are you okay?
Yeah, yeah. V?
It was an allergic reaction.
Oh, okay. Hey, when that happens. All right. Who do we have who do we have winning this match? Knuckles, why don't you start us off here?
This is extremely interesting.
Really?
To me, it is.
Okay.
Jericho, like you said, 52 years old, absolutely reinvents himself over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You have Claudio, who is just a Ring of Honor champ, and then you have Bryan Danielson, and then you have that wild card Sammy Guevara.
Surely get something for that.
Right. I could prescribe. I write things down. I could prescribe something for that.
Yeah, there you go. I know there's doctor that works at AEW. She might be able to help you. But yeah, go ahead.
The doctor will see you now. I see what you did.
We won't go there.
Please don't. Please don't.
I honestly, man, I'm going out on a very fragile limb.
Oh. Is this worse than the TNA electrified gimmick that they had back in 07?
Okay. Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Is it worse than that ledge there? Like,
no, it's not. No, nothing could be worse than that.
All right.
Well,
what was
maybe
it, Rhino and AJ Styles. That's an obscure reference, but yeah, go ahead.
Right. Maybe Punjabi. Maybe Punjabi prison. But anyway.
Oh,
anyway.
God, no.
All right. I'm leaving. Bye.
V, come back. Hey.
Yeah. V.
When I finish.
V.
No.
Come.
Cut it off.
Well, Ray said that he thinks Bryan wins, but go ahead.
Okay, I'll write him down for Bryan. I think there's going to be some kind of man. This is a reach. My arms are way too short to box for God, but I think it's going to be something where Sammy goes for the pin and Jericho breaks it up, and they start going face to face. Like I said, I'm going out on I'm really reaching here, but common sense would say Jericho. So
yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Jericho, but I think there's gonna be some kind of interaction between Jericho and Guevara, because I think Guevara actually wants to win that title.
Yeah.
But I mean, well, if you wrestle, that's what you wrestle. That's what you do. But I'm gonna go with Jericho. But I think there's something there, and I can't really put my finger on it, but there's something. But I'm gonna go with Jericho.
I too am gonna go with Chris Jericho to retain. I think he goes into Ring of Honor's final battle on December 10th as champion, and maybe at that show Jericho will lose the Ring of Honor World Championship, depending on who he is facing. Ray said that he is torn between Bryan and Sammy, but I think his official pick is Bryan. V.
So you know who I'm not picking. So I'm gonna go with. See, I too am torn between Jericho and Bryan.
Yeah. Hold that thought. Ray says I think ROH needs something fresh, especially with their pay-per-view coming up. Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it.
Go ahead, V. I'm sorry.
You're going Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
we have an interesting predictions.
Things just got really interesting.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. All right. Let's go to a match that V's gonna love here. We have
No,
Jeff
I'm not.
Jarrett and Jay Lethal. You knew where I was going. Jeff Jarrett, the
It was
last
either
outlaw.
one or two.
Wait, what? All
It's
right.
either two matches that. Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this one for sure. I didn't know about the other one. But...
Yeah.
All right. The last outlaw, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal versus the Icon Sting and Darby Allin in an old school tag team match. And what am I watching? TNA 2007 here. All right, but
there it is.
Yeah. Ray has Darby and Sting. So Knuckles, could you please write that down?
I will, even though I don't like it.
Oh, you like writing things down. All right. I'll start this off. I am gonna agree. I think Darby and Sting get the win here. I think Jeff Jarrett's just there to put over I can't even call Sting the younger talent, but Darby is, and I think Jeff Jarrett will have no problem putting over Darby Allin here. And also Jeff Jarrett, I believe, is an executive backstage, or some type of producer. I think executive of live events. I believe that is his title. So he doesn't really need to win. I think that it's weird though, right? Because Jarrett and Lethal lost the last time they teamed together was Ric Flair's last match, right?
That's right.
And they lost that one as well, I believe.
Obviously.
So, well, no, Knuckles, it's not that obvious because Ric Flair's an old school guy, and he might want to go out on his back, like he did in 2008.
Mad long ago.
Right. So, this is interesting. Now that I think about that, this is kind of interesting because, all right, so Jarrett and Lethal are going to lose another tag team match together. I don't know. I guess my official pick is Darby and Sting, but I feel like they're going to do something. They're going to surprise us. I feel like Jarrett might actually win here. Well, Jarrett and Lethal might actually win here, but my official pick is Sting and Darby. Because has Sting and Darby lost a tag team match together? I don't think they have. Guys in the chat, Ray, and anybody that's also watching, like, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't recall Darby and Sting losing a tag team match together. I could be wrong, but I don't recall one. Hold on. Yeah, Sean put Flair out of his misery in 2008. Yeah, he went out on his back. But
and then got back up. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Get
love
back
you.
up again.
Okay. V.
Let me tell you how I'm gonna skip this match. Because I support survivors, right? So I will be skipping this match. So I have no predictions for this one.
Ooh. If that comes back and bites you,
Nah, you gotta predict something though.
What's the lesser of two evils? Ugh. That's how we got here. So I pick Sting and Sting alone.
Okay, it's fair. It's fair.
Let's write this down. Sting and Sting alone.
Sting alone. Yes.
Could just put Sting and Sting. It could be Sting like the Crow Sting and then
Sting, Surfer Sting.
Surfer Sting and Crow Sting. There we go.
The two faces of Sting.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No relations to the three faces of Foley. Knuckles.
I got Darby and Sting.
Okay.
I think Jarrett's only there, like you said, to put over the return of Sting. That's what I think.
One thing about Jeff Jarrett, he keeps a check.
Absolutely. The bag is full.
Yeah. Wait, so Ray says, I don't remember what Dynamite it is, but I think Darby and Sting did lose on a Dynamite. It looks like Bon G wants to get down. See Thoughts Music, by the way, it's in the house. Which Dynamite was it the one where Sting no-sold the table and then No, I feel like they won that. Okay. Well, if Ray says it happens, maybe it happened. Maybe it did. I don't remember it. Okay. I'm all late. I missed the previous match predictions. So, Bonji said he'll send you his predictions later on. All right. Sting and Darby is what he got for this match here. So we'll probably all be wrong. All right. Let's keep going here. So for the interim AEW Women's Championship, we have Toni Storm defending against Jamie Hayter. Now, go ahead, V. Please start us off.
So, can I be honest?
Sure.
I am like fresh out of rehab, tired of this interim business.
Crap. Yeah, crap.
Because it's like, okay, Thunder Rosa's injured, right? For the most part, she's injured. She's been injured for some time. I know there's been cases that champions have been injured for a while and came back still with the title, a la Trish.
Different time period, but
yes, it's a different time period. But I think if there's a certain point where you cannot perform, and I'm just gonna be honest, if you cannot perform because of injury or what have you, I think at this point you should be stripped of the title.
I think she should have been stripped of the title after 38 if you can't compete.
Yeah,
I think they need to go back to that old school thinking of if you are legitimately injured.
Yeah, give up the title.
If you cannot defend the title within 30 days, you were stripped of the title.
Because it happened to Naomi. You know what? Shut up. But it happened to Naomi, but hey.
Her first run, yeah. Her first run.
Black. Anyway, I feel that if Thunder Rosa cannot compete, then you shouldn't be champ. Sorry, I love Thunder Rosa. I do.
No, I agree.
But if you cannot compete, then baby girl, you shouldn't be champ right now. Shouldn't.
I agree.
But
I don't recognize Thunder Rosa as the AEW Women's Champion.
But going to the actual match, Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm. I'm gonna go with Toni retaining.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think it's the time to take, even though it's the interim women's championship. Look, let's get rid of this interim thing. I didn't like when they did it with Moxley either. I don't think it's time to take the women's championship off of Toni. Jamie Hayter is hot right now. She's on fire, and it's a situation. Do you strike the iron while it's hot? Because let's be honest, Jamie Hayter's more over than Toni Storm right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I'll get to the chat in a second. I want to say Jamie Hayter for Brittany Baker storyline. Bro, I love the Brittany. You guys, shout to Swole because she really made me start calling Brittany. Shout to Swole. But I'm going with Toni Storm. So Bonji's got Toni Storm. Ray has Toni Storm. Mike has Toni Storm. However, I do feel that the real money is Jamie versus Britt. I think that's where the money is, but I don't think you need a title for that. I think that you could just have those two. It's a built-in story already between those two. The title might make it even more, important. But I think that the money is Jamie Hayter. I don't like Jamie Hayter like that. I mean, look, she's over. She's over big time. And Ray, you could tell us how it is in the arena, but just watching on TV. Actually, I know how it is in the arena because at Grand Slam, Jamie got one of the biggest reactions of the whole night. So she's over. She's over big time.
Yeah.
I don't think they're switching that AEW championship. I think we have to get to Toni versus Thunder Rosa and eventually get to Jamie and Britt. Knuckles.
I'm gonna reach into my wild and out bag. Can I cancel? Hell yeah, I can. Uh, I'm going with Jamie Hayter.
Whoa!
Like you said, she's hot.
Whoa!
She's hot. I'm going with Jamie Hayter. Please, for the love of God, cancel this interim crap. It's I'm so over it. And like you said, Jamie Hayter is hot right now. She's even hotter than Britt.
Yeah.
So I would definitely. I'm not wavering. I'm going with Jamie Hayter.
Okay. Well, see, this is an interesting show. I'm gonna be looking forward to this. So Ray says the real money is with Jade Cargill, who just did an interview with Rolling Stone, and AEW is sleeping on her. Let my girl get 2 titles. That may still happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen right now.
No, not right now.
But that may still happen. You know, I'd be all for it. Okay, let's continue, guys. We have Luchasaurus in a grudge match here versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry in a steel cage match.
Cares? Oh, sorry.
You said who cares? Oh, Knuckles, why don't you start us all since you just threw out the who cares?
Woo. Knuckles, I see you. You see me.
I don't see y'all. I don't see y'all. I don't. I actually don't. I'm blind right now. I don't see y'all. No,
and listen, this match is giving me Dave Chappelle player hit his ball vibes. Man, you corny.
Wow.
I'm so not into this match. I could care less, and I'm just gonna go off and say Jack Perry wins, but I really don't care. Really don't care.
I agree with you that Jungle Boy gets the win. He lost to Christian after the Luchasaurus turn at that last pay-per-view, and I think this is his revenge. I think he gets his revenge on Luchasaurus. Just going back to the previous match, well, if Jamie wins, she will still be interim champion. Yeah, I'm just over the interim stuff though. Okay. Bonji says, yeah, you were real serious with the who cares? Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
I mean, I care. Okay, I care. I think both Luchasaurus. I think both Luchasaurus and Jack Perry are extremely talented. I think that Bon G just said Luke Perry's boy wins this. I'm down for Jungle Boy.
G just said that.
Bon G says that, and Ray also agrees Jack Perry wins. And yes, let's kill this feud. I think this is the end of the feud. That's why I think Jungle Boy wins this, and I'm interested. I think they're gonna tear the house down. I think people are gonna be really surprised at how good this match actually is. AEW steel cage matches are actually pretty good, usually pretty good.
Wait.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
He's really Luke Perry's son?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
You thought I was a gimmick?
I'm not gonna lie. I legit thought it was a joke. No. I just did my Googles, so
yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
Like Damian Priest being Dominican, stealing the gimmick.
No, I thought Damian Priest was Puerto Rican.
Damian Priest is
Puerto Rican.
He is, but didn't Dave Meltzer say like one time, or that Meltzer guy, or Maeve Meltzer?
Yeah.
He thought he was stealing a gimmick or something like that.
Oh, that's because. Shut up, V. Shut up, V. Shut up. You know, not all Latino people are like Mexican, or not all Latino people are Mexican, and not all Latino people are Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like we have a Dominican. You're Dominican, right, Knuckles?
Puerto Rican, yes.
You're Puerto Rican. Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm Panamanian, so it's languages same, culture different. Anyway, moving on.
That is correct.
But I really didn't know that. I really didn't know.
Me coming to this realization on the show is it's giving me life here.
I really did not know. Cool. I really did not know that he was Luke Perry's legitimate.
Yeah.
How old are you?
No,
12?
yeah.
Cool.
On a shoot. Yeah, on a
Ooh.
shoot, pal.
Oh, oof. All these milligrams. But yeah, I don't really care for the match either. But
Wow.
I'm gonna go with Jungle Boy winning though.
Okay. All right. Let's get to it. We have a 6-man tag team match for the AEW Trios Championships.
Let's go ahead and write it down.
Hold on. All right. We have Death Triangle. We have the Bastard Pack. Penta and Ray Phoenix versus the returning the Elite. Kenny Omega, Kenny by God Omega, and
By
the Young
God.
Bucks.
By God.
They're back. The Elite is back. I think we all are gonna get this one right.
Yeah.
Ray just said it. The Elite win. The Elite win. The Elite win. They get their trios tag team titles back. I'm going with the Elite as well.
Yep, I agree.
Bonji also says the Elite. The Elite. The Elite. The Elite. Super Kick Pod. All right.
Super Kick Party.
Oh man. And I for one can't wait to see this match. It's gonna be phenomenal. They're gonna tear the house down. So
Let's hope Kenny Omega's at least somewhere close to 100%.
he should be. He had 3 months off, pal.
Right, exactly.
I mean, not by his own not by his own will, but he had 3 months off.
And that's what I think it is. I don't think they had any plans for the Elite to lose those titles anytime soon.
No.
And I think those titles were put in place because of them.
Yeah.
But I think they had to do their just due to suspend them along with CM Punk. It wouldn't look right if you just suspended CM Punk and then didn't spend the Elite. So they had to be politically correct in that situation.
Does CM Punk show up on the show?
Absolutely not.
Okay, just had to throw it out there. Did they work this out behind the scenes and they're all working everybody?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay. All right, just had to throw it out there. Ray X, do you think Pac will go see Pac? Is it Tupac or is it all right? Do you think Pac will go go extremely heel here?
X-Pac?
Is it Tupac or X-Pac? Is it
Shout out to V for that one. Go back in the archives to check it out.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't remember.
I think he's already healed. I think he's already healed. Once you use foreign objects to win your matches, I think you're already a heel. So I think Pac already has become an extreme heel. I think Punk will get another chance though. He might. If he doesn't, then I don't think we're gonna see him wrestle again. I mean, I know people are speculating that he'll go back to WWE. I don't know too much about
Delicious. Give it up.
that. Is that like a Flavor Flav?
Yes, it was.
Okay, I caught it. All right.
Bye, pumpkin.
Flavor of Love back in the day. You're dating
That's
us.
good.
All right. But yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
Doesn't
all
like
good,
to give a fuck because I don't.
And in the very next scene, the
same wound, Flame. The same wound.
Oh my god. Shout out to everybody that watched Flavor of Love back in the day. All right, all three seasons. It was 3, right? I feel like it was 2, and then they had the school girl, the Monique
the
show,
Charm School.
Yeah, that.
When you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
Clownery.
Yeah.
Clownery.
Knuckles, it's okay. Look it up, Knuckles.
Yeah,
it's all right.
It's fine.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Don't worry. It was on VH1. All right. Anyway, so let's keep going. We got the Elite winning, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. V Punk is losing his allure, and Flavor of Love was hilarious. Flavor Flav. All right.
But you know, the quick thing about CM Punk, Mike, come on. The thing about okay. The thing about CM Punk is like, you know, you're the get it together, Mike. Come back, Knuckles. The thing about CM Punk is that you tend to be the problem wherever you go. Boots
and Bucky were bad as fuck. Yeah, and Charles. Yes, 150%. Didn't Bucky do a never mind. All right, wrong show. But yeah,
on Love. She was on Love and Hip Hop.
She was on something else also. But yeah, what were you saying? what were you saying, B? I think it was Bucky. Yeah, it was Bucky.
Anyway, which one you want to get back into? Boots. Okay, I'm done. The thing about CM Punk is that it seems that everywhere you go, you tend to be a problem. And you know,
was it his fault this time though?
I mean,
all parties involved.
TBD, all parties involved, but you seem to get in you seem to be in a conflict everywhere you go, right?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have to, as the king of pop, Michael Jackson, said, you have to start with the man in the mirror and look directly into that mirror, and sometimes it's you. Because let's be real, you burn a lot of bridges. You know, sometimes for good reason, other times just like, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, if Punk comes back, you know, if you're happy about it, cool. But me, I'm kind of over it. And I used to love CM Punk, but when you start, it's a pattern.
Yeah. I listen. I don't hate CM Punk. I don't blame him completely for this whole situation. I think that he is to blame just as much as everybody else. But I because Bonji says I'm holding back by Punk hatred and it hurts. I don't hate Punk. I don't think that he's like. Listen, I don't think he should be blackballed from the industry and all this other stuff. Like, I think that he had a miscommunication with his coworkers and it got physical. And it got way blown out of proportion, honestly. And it went to a place that it probably shouldn't have, you know. But am I gonna say, oh, I can never be a CM Punk fan in the sense of no. I think that at the end of the day, Punk is Punk. Whether like no matter what, no matter where he goes, no matter where he's been, Punk has always been Punk. And he's gonna be Punk. That's just what it is. Phil's gonna be Phil, and whether you like it or you don't like it, he's gonna be who he is. Yeah, she being Bucky was Scrappy's love interest on Love and Hip Hop, and yes, and then being a conflict with authority at that. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with you beefing with Tony Khan, like especially on camera, and it was just. See, no, I don't think he's all right. Hold on. So Ray says, yeah, I still love Punk, but I want him to get therapy with Kanye West. I don't think he's in the same. I don't think he's in the same category with Kanye West. Yeah. And Kanye West is another person that I feel like is grotesquely misunderstood, but that's a whole other story.
Nope.
I don't put them in the same category though.
Nope. He died more than him. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I have nothing for the ex Kardashian. I have nothing for that one.
The ex Kardashian. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Let's keep going here. Where we at? All right.
Let's keep going before I get videos of heard him say in my mentions. But
nothing's ever okay. Dr. Britt Baker MD.
Hold on to your necks, everybody.
MD. Oh my
God.
V.
Huh?
Kanye West needs medication. Punk needs therapy. Different circumstances. Kanye needs more than medication.
I'm not gonna go there because I'm gonna. Nope,
please don't.
Nope,
please don't.
Nope.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Yes, Dr. Britt Baker versus
Well, at least Saraya's in a match with a doctor, so. But anyway, so we have.
But she's a dentist. She can't help her.
She can't really help her. Different practice.
Whole different practice. That she could probably put some teeth back in.
Right
but,
after, yeah.
Once that neck go, when you pick up a baby,
how is
and you gotta hold their head.
Yeah.
So they won't be like Dito Brown. He laughed his glasses off, y'all.
You're dealing with the real deal now.
Get your sorry ass out on the street.
I would pay good money just to see D-Lo do this.
We don't want Saraya out here looking like a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, and we don't. I'm so happy Founders Day, y'all. But I just.
Oh my God, the D-Lo comparison. Yeah, Ray. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Ray says Saraya is going over. Yeah.
Yeah. You're standing on my neck. Okay, so so I'm gonna go.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go. I know. I already know.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna go with Saraya too. So
is there any chance of Saraya losing her return match here? I mean, I think everybody thinks that Saraya's gonna win. I think that Tony, pull it together, Knuckles. I think that Tony is aware of that everybody thinks Saraya's gonna win. Wouldn't it be a shocker if Britt actually beat Saraya? In her debut match?
They could be neck and neck, so we wouldn't really know.
B, stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop. Oh man.
I'm not gonna make it.
Stop. Please.
Okay.
Please.
I'm not gonna make it.
Please.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm
gonna get the angry letters tomorrow. Oh man, please stop. Oh man. Well, he's not gonna take a curb stomp. And that's not me joking. I'm being dead serious. Like there's no way Saraya can take the curb stomp, right? So I mean,
if she keeps her head in the game, she can. I'm sorry.
There's a joke, but I am not gonna make it. I am not gonna do it because it has nothing to do with her neck, and I'm not gonna do it.
Does it have anything to do with her neck? What does it? Are we lost in the woods for that one? Okay, I'm done. I'm finished.
Boy, V, you really put your neck out there on that one, boy.
I got a head start before everybody else. So
no,
V, you are ahead of the game. You hear me?
No.
Keep your head up, girl.
No, we just lost 2 viewers because of that. Oh my God, no, V, no.
Okay, I'm done.
No, not lost in the woods. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm
stiff
sorry.
competition.
Yeah. Oh,
Stiff competition. I see
oh
what you
my
did.
god. Oh
Okay.
my
All
god.
right.
Oh,
Yeah, we the last.
oh my god.
Yeah,
We're
the
finished.
the
I'm
last thing
finished.
we need is this match to get all X-rated.
Yeah, it might end up in the woods. All right, so listen, I'm going with Saraya, but I would not be shocked if Britt actually goes over on Saraya
Woo!
here in this match.
Lord have mercy.
After
Don't put your neck on the line with these predictions, man.
That's
my
yeah, I'm
God.
That was
telling
my
you.
last one. That was
Oh
my last
my
one. That was my last one. That was my last one. Okay.
Jesus.
I'm done. I'm finished. I'm finished.
Saraya's not becoming on the show.
Look. The three of us are out here being very negligent. Okay.
Knuckles, no, that's like I'm begging you guys now. Like, I'm begging you guys.
I'm fucking leaving.
I want to
gone.
go. I really do. I want to go now.
Okay.
I want to go.
I want to go. Okay,
Oh,
seriously.
Yeah.
Honestly, truly. Shout out to Joe and the scammer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm really gonna go with Saraya going over.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay.
I'm finished. I'm done. I'm not making any more jokes.
Okay. All right. Because you have me up to my neck in jokes here. All right. So let's continue. Let's continue. All right.
Wait a minute. Mike, who did you have first of all?
What was that? What was that, Knuckles?
Who did you have?
I got Saraya going over.
You got Saraya going over.
Yeah.
All right.
I think everybody picks Saraya tonight.
Yeah.
I don't
Knuckles,
know.
you didn't finish. Oh yeah, got it.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Listen, the one thing I will say about this match, the promos have been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the Britt Breaker promo from this past Wednesday. She just went in.
Really, really good.
She just laid it out there, and everything was factual. Everything was factual in what Britt Baker said. I'm not selling. Like you said, Mike, yeah. I would not be surprised if Britt went over.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to bet against a wrestler, who's not wrestled in how long? How long has it been? 5 years.
5 years. Yeah.
It's very hard to bet against the triumphant return.
Yeah.
And I'm losing my voice from laughing so hard.
Yeah. Oh man.
I don't know. I'm gonna. Wow, I really want to go at Britt so bad. I really do, but I'm gonna. God, I want to go with Britt so bad. Just, ooh. Oh man. Oh, this is so hard.
Brittany.
And I'm glad you didn't laugh at that. I don't even know if y'all caught it, but
I got it. I got it.
I'm gonna be wrong, but I'm going with Saraya. God.
If you're gonna be wrong, we're all gonna be wrong.
Yeah.
God, it's just something. Britt hasn't won in a while either.
That is true.
She hasn't won in a long time.
Yeah, Britt's kind of taking a backseat to a lot of the other girls. Which I mean, look, Britt was pushed for a long time. And I think
no, fuck it. I'm going with Britt.
Going with Britt, okay.
I'm going with Britt. I think this is going to be Britt is going to win, and they're going to shake hands.
Shock everybody.
Yeah, they're gonna do the handshake at the end. Mutual respect.
So does Britt turn babyface?
No.
Okay.
I just think this is going to be a situation. Golly, I can't get it together. This is going to be a situation of mutual respect at the end. They're gonna. Oh, I was about to say something, but golly. Okay, I'm gonna say it because it fits. They're gonna have a banger of a match.
Yeah. But
at the end, Britt's gonna win, just because she's been in the game since the inception. It would kind of be it would kind of somewhat be disrespectful for you to bring a newcomer in and beat you, seeing that Britt hadn't even won in a while. So I think Britt's gonna win. They're gonna get up. They're gonna shake hands, and then that's gonna be into that.
I like it. I like it. That's a really good prediction. That's a really good prediction. I'm gonna stick with Saraya, but I could see that happen. I could definitely see that happening. All right, let's get to it. We're finally here.
Yes.
We're here.
Oh,
that
Knuckles,
didn't work.
Where'd you go?
That didn't work at all. It's too much.
It didn't.
Yeah, I can still
That
see
didn't
you.
work at all.
Yeah, I still see you. Not to be
Try
a pain in
again.
the neck or anything.
V, I heard you. I heard that.
How much of this is going on the Instagram?
Well, you got the editor right to my right here. So
I'll figure that out.
all right. John Moxley defends the AEW World Championship against Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. MJF's home, huh? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry, you was gonna say MJF's hometown. Sorry.
Well, kind of, sort of. It's like the New York, New Jersey thing that they keep trying to pull off. He's not from Jersey. He's from New York. There's a difference. There is a difference.
Different states separated by a couple of bridges, a couple of tunnels,
right?
Water, like.
Yeah,
that was so New York.
Don't
water.
Don't be like, oh, we're gonna be in your area. Where are you gonna be? Newark. I'm not from Newark.
Right.
No shade, because y'all like to shoot. I do too. But
all right,
no, it's not the same thing. Two different states. But anyway, I think
got Maxwell. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Okay.
Go ahead and crown MJF.
Does he keep this title to 2024 if he wins this?
You know what? Yes.
Ooh. So he holds it for over a year?
Yeah, and then we get to the bidding war of 2024.
I think because John Moxley had a great run as champion.
Phenomenal champion.
John Moxley. Phenomenal champion. I think that MJF could elevate the title even more. And I think with the type of talent that MJF is, whether it's in the ring or on the mic, he can keep you interested. Mm-hmm. And I'm not, let me be clear. Okay, let me be clear. I'm not saying John Moxley did not keep me interested as champion. I'm just saying that, we will get something different than what we have been getting with MJF.
Yeah. Hold on. Ray says, I get it all the time being from Jersey when he's in LA. Oh, you're from New York? Yeah, no, two different states.
Two different states.
Ray also says it's MJF's time, but I don't think MJF will win this clean. Okay, that's an opinion.
Okay.
I think he will, actually.
And I think he should.
Right. So my issue here is, again, it being too predictable. Do you think Tony will see this as being too predictable? Like, all right, everybody expects MJF to win already. Let's push it until, I don't know, Revolution or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But when things are too predictable, I see them just throwing things out. That's why I like Knuckles' Britt Baker prediction, because that would be the unpredictable thing to do. Same thing with this MJF John Moxley match. I feel like everybody thinks MJF's gonna win this already. So what happens when if Moxley wins here, because everybody thinks that MJF's gonna already win? I don't know. I feel like he should win. I feel like it would be a mistake just to change the plan here just because it's too predictable. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It's wrestling, right? So it's like, all right, if Tony feels like it's too predictable, he might just say, you know what? Yeah, no, we're gonna just wait and we'll switch the title. Because it's like, all right, yes, in one sense, it's like, if not now, then when? Yeah, right?
That would have been my question.
And my answer to that would be, I mean, whenever, at this point, it's like you could literally do it. I know. All right. Whoever wins this title match on Saturday faces Ethan Page. Ethan Page is not winning the AEW World title. And I like Ethan Page. Right. So once you get past that, got to start building something else, or should say Ethan, it could be Ethan Page or Starks. I mean, but let's, for argument's sake, either one of those guys are not winning the AEW World Championship. Not right now. Maybe somewhere down the line, but not right now. So I'm just trying to think about the future. Nonetheless, I've done enough going back and forth. MJF is my pick. But I have this weird feeling I'm going to be wrong about this. I think that it's going to be a surprise here. There's going to be some type of surprise on this show in terms of
you're
winner.
right. I agree.
And I've got it.
I think you might be on the money there with Britt, but I'm going to stick with my pick.
That ain't the one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. So
but before that, V, you did go MJF, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, while you're writing that down,
I'm writing it down.
I think MJF is a good talker and a good performer, says Ray, and he is another AEW homegrown talent, so I can see them pulling the trigger. Also, Tony allowed MJF to do the go home happy speech when they went up the air. Yeah, but MJF has done that before. Like he's done. When they was on Long Island, he did this big baby face go home speech. Anytime they're on Long Island, MJF closes the show after the show goes off the air. So I mean, it's not the first time. But yes, I still think MJF should win the title. Go ahead, Knuckles.
I'm going to go with MJF as well, but this has many levels to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rewind back to Dynamite. William Regal.
Let me pose the question. Does he turn on Jon Moxley?
That's where I'm going.
Regal turns on Jon Moxley, goes with MJF?
I think this is a situation because the stuff that MJF said about William Regal in that promo on Dynamite when it was just them two in the ring, that was a shoot. That actually happened.
Yeah.
I think this is a situation where William Regal will, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not comeuppance, but it's almost like William Regal owes MJF something for what he did previously earlier in MJF's career.
Right.
And the only reason I'm so hell bent on this point is just because I was watching the end of Dynamite and just the way that William Regal was looking at MJF. Like if looks could kill, it was just a certain way he was looking at him while they were doing that face to face.
Yeah.
And this is my gut. This is my gut saying MJF said that he was going to beat Moxley without using the Dynamite Diamond Ring, correct?
Correct.
They didn't say anything about William Regal not using it.
Or the brass knucks.
Or the brass knucks.
Yeah. Ray says, I think the surprise of the night at Full Gear may be in the form of Mercedes pulling up the Prudential. The problem, again, we mentioned this earlier. Sasha Banks is still under contract with WWE. I don't know where that's like gotten, lost at, but because you're not the only one, Ray. But Sasha's still under contract.
I mean, do we know that for sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They have not released her of a contract yet. So her and Trinity or Naomi, both of them are still under contract. So I don't look. I guess anything in this like crazy world of wrestling could happen, but I don't see that happening. If it does, that would be the shocker probably of the year.
Yes.
But I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
It's more likely she shows up at Survivor Series
as the final member of team.
We'll talk. Wait.
I'm
save
sorry.
that for,
I'm sorry.
Save that for the predictions.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Save that for the predictions, because I have feelings about that. But yeah.
I do think, and then that would make me ask myself, then what do they do with the Combat Club? Because the Combat Club is.
Hold on. I'm gonna answer that in a second. What coaches said yesterday, Mercedes never came to an agreement with the But okay, so hold on. She's back to using her original name. So in order to come to an agreement, again, I'm not the legalese expert here. I'll actually throw that over to V.
Hey, hi.
I'm not the legalese expert here. But in order to come to an agreement, wouldn't that mean that your old agreement is either void or expired at that point? And I don't think that her contract was up from her original agreement. So she may have not have come to a new agreement, but doesn't that mean that she still is under her old agreement?
Old agreement.
Yes, that's correct. So basically, if there is now, I'm trying to explain this in a way. Contracts. It's not really my specialty per se, because that's not the type of law I want to practice. But that's neither here nor there. That's a shoot, y'all. But anyway, but basically, if she's still under her old contract, whatever, that doesn't expire until, of course, the actual contract expires. Now, if she comes to a new agreement, that new agreement will begin after the expiration date. That's usually how it happens.
Right.
Usually. Now, for those who are practicing lawyers, please correct me, because I'm not a lawyer yet. But that's usually how it happens. So if she's still under her old contract or her current contract, let's just say her current contract, whenever that expires, if she does not come to an agreement with WWE, then she'll be a free agent. But we don't know if the terms of her contract would have like a non-compete.
I would assume it would.
I'm not sure. That's usually, WWE is really good with that. It's like, you're gonna be broke for 90 days. But,
no, they pay you for your 90 days.
Oh yeah. Well, some of them. But but if she, as far as I know, as far as we know in the news, there has been literally zero, zilch, nothing that we know about when exactly her contract expires. So we wouldn't know if she's under contract still or not. But as of right now, because most of her stuff does say WWE Sasha Banks, even though she is using her real birth name, Mercedes Renato, we wouldn't know until it actually comes out. I would have to hear it from her specifically in order for me to be like, okay, she's gone. If WWE says we've come to terms with Sasha Banks, okay. But since we have not heard any of that, everything is speculation.
Right. And also because Ray just says, well, when she walked out, wasn't the rumor that she only had days on her last agreement? I don't know about that. But if that is true, the minute that she walked out, technically, can't WWE, and again, I am not even practicing law.
Would that be breach of contract? Is that going to be your question?
And that's part of it. Is it breach of contract? And also, in addition to that, can't WWE add on additional time to that contract since she did not actually fulfill her obligations of her previous contract or her current contract?
Yes and yes.
Okay, so that kind of confirms it for me.
It can be a breach of contract. Yeah. But for the fact that usually if it was something like that, she would have got sued.
Yeah.
And we would have known about that. Because usually when people sue you, that's public record.
Yeah.
So as far as I know, unless somebody want to be, the Hardy Boys or Alex Mack and research that, you can do that on your own time.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, yes, that can be considered breach of contract. But since she wasn't sued, because when you breach a contract, you get sued.
Yeah, of course.
And since we haven't heard about her getting sued, can't really say that she breached her contract, but they didn't sue her for breaching contract.
Yeah, because they want her back. That's why they didn't sue her.
That's really what it is. But what was the other part of it?
I think you answered both of it. That they can't. Well, I said can't they add?
Yes, they add time. If I'm not mistaken, didn't they do that to one of the which member of the OC?
Maybe
I don't remember because remember what did he get? I think did he get injured? Something happened like that, and they added more time to both of their contracts.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they've definitely done it before. I can't.
They've done it before. It's a lot of legalese and legal clauses and different kinds of loopholes and stuff like that. But as far as I know, Mercedes Venado, aka Sasha Banks, is still under WWE contract, as well as Trinity Fatu.
Yes.
So until we hear anything from them or WWE, they're still under contract.
Yeah. So either Luke Harper or Luke Gallows. One of the
I think it was. I think it was Luke Gallows. I believe it was Luke Gallows.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so
yes.
Okay, so according to this here, and I went on. I'm gonna cite my sources. I'm on 411 Mania right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, good gracious, why is this so slow? It does say that there were rumors that her contract expired, but this doesn't seem to be the case.
Because with everybody else, WWE, especially if a contract expired, they would, they send that whole "wish you get best in your future endeavors" type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
okay, here we go. It says Sasha Banks, along with Naomi, Trinity Fatu, walked out on WWE this past summer and was later suspended indefinitely. There were rumors that her contract expired, but this doesn't seem to be the case. The Wrestling Observer newsletter reports that Banks is still under contract with WWE, but there's no word on when she'll return. It's believed that there have been negotiations for a new deal, but there have been some hang-ups during that process.
See, and because you said that they were suspended, I don't know if that storyline suspended or for real suspended. They can add time to your contract.
Yeah.
With that.
Even if both of their days were up soon, if they would, like you said, if they were suspended or they didn't fulfill their obligations, those are all grounds for adding more time onto that contract. So, I mean, listen, the point of the matter is, or the fact of the matter is, none of us really know. Unless, like you said, unless Mercedes and Trinity come out, or WWE, and none of the parties are speaking on it, until somebody that comes out that actually is involved with the situation, we won't know.
Exactly.
So, but that's that. I mean, I'm glad that this gave us so much conversation that just thinking about the idea of Mercedes even showing up at Full Gear. It's fun to think about. It is. I just don't think it's possible at this point. But it is definitely
crazy.
I would be shocked. I'd be shocked. But it's fun. It's fun to speculate on. It really is. It's fun to speculate on. That's AEW. That's our predictions. If you guys are interested in getting down with these predictions, just hit up Knuckles, and we will give you Knuckles' social media in a few minutes here, because we're getting ready to get up out of here.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So, to everybody that joined us tonight, we appreciate you guys. Quick note: if you are going to be in the New York City area, anytime between December 30th and January 1st, Battle Club Pro, and the Fallout School, and the Fallout School just announced tonight, as we record this, It's New Year's at the Mecca in Richfield Park, New Jersey. So if you are in the New York area, stay tuned for more information on that. I will have all of the details coming up in the coming weeks. Also, next week, Thanksgiving Thursday, we will not be here. However, we do have a special show for you guys next Thursday. Next Thursday, I sat down with Battle Club Pro's very own the Scott Ricans, KJ Mack and Dave Rivera. It was a great interview. I think you guys will appreciate it and enjoy it. So that will go down in our regularly scheduled time next Thursday, around 10 o'clock Eastern time. Now we also have a Survivor Series prediction show coming up, but we will keep you guys posted on when we will actually do it. The tentative date right now is like Tuesday possibly, but we'll see. We'll let you guys know for sure. Just stay tuned to our social media pages and we will let you all know when we will be doing the Survivor Series prediction show. All right. You take us home, pal.
Ooh, it's time to go. All right, so long, farewell. To you, my friend. All right. So shout out to y'all whoever. There you go.
There it is.
Until we meet again. Anyway, so no, we're going home. We're leaving. So
take us home, pal.
So with that being said, thank you guys so much for listening and or watching. Social media. On Instagram, you can follow Go for the Pin at @GoForThePin_show. And on Twitter, you can follow us at Go for the Pin Show. As for Mike, you can find him at DJ Mike EQ on Twitter and Mike_EQ on Instagram. For DJ Knuckles, you can find him at JPS Music 15 and DJ_Knuckles on Instagram. As for yours truly, I could be found I can be found on Instagram at KingV_the_ruler and on Twitter _WatchMyThrone. However much Twitter we have left, just whatever. Follow the account, because the girls are spiraling. Speaking of spiraling, anyway, so yes, Life is rated 5 stars. Apple, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube. Just go type in Go for the Pin, big ass head, whatever.
Rate a raw on social media. Make sure you guys have T Thoughts Music for Bon G. And yeah.
Yeah, with that being said, we are done. We are finished. It's time to go. I am sleepy. We are sleepy.
Yeah.
With that being said, nobody's meaner than Tamina. See you.
Peace, everybody.